Recently, the new Sun and Moon trailers dropped and we have received a bunch of information about Pokemon Sun and Moon. This also means that we can speculate and perhaps predict different stuff. In this video, I'm gonna try to predict what is going to be in Sun and Moon. I know that there are many Sun and Moon videos already, but I haven't really seen many prediction videos. So without further ado, here are my top 5 predictions for Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. You will be able to travel to multiple islands. First off, we have an obvious prediction. Many other videos have already discussed this, so let me make it short. As we all know, the region is obviously based on Hawaii. The island we see in the trailer is based on Oahu. I'm just gonna give you 10 seconds to look at a picture of the region. Are you done? Good, because I can see how there's supposed to be 8 gym badges on this small ass island. I can only see one potential gym on this island and it's placed in the big city. And in case you didn't know, Hawaii consists of 8 major islands. Oahu is the most populated island, but actually only the 3rd largest island of the 8, but it has the capital Honolulu. Hawaii Island, also called the Big Island, is the largest island, with Maui coming second. So this makes me believe that we can travel to multiple islands. Oahu is a starting island where we get our starter, Pokeballs, Pokedex, and maybe defeat our first gym leader. After this, we can travel by boat to other islands and start off our journey for good. And as you can see on the picture, it looks like we have a building with a ferry in it. Perhaps the second island we gain access to is Hawaii Island, where you get to meet new gym leaders and new Pokemon. And as we proceed in the game, we will gain access to all the other islands. Character customization. I'll be very surprised if we don't get any character customization. It was arguably the most popular feature in X and Y, and many people were disappointed not to see it return in Auras. However, we have already gotten some hints that the trainer customization will return. In the English trailer, we actually witnessed the male trainer change clothes. In the start of the trailer, he's wearing a blue and white striped shirt and shorts with orange highlights. However, later we see him wearing a black and white striped shirt, and his shorts now have white highlights. Also, in the Japanese trailer, we can see that you can choose different eye color, hair color, and skin tone. This option has only been available in X and Y so far. However, this time we actually have 4 options. This makes me believe that we will have even bigger character customization options than in X and Y. Also, I hope that wearing a hat is now optional, because not everyone wears a hat, and some people think it looks weird. Personally, I don't mind it too much, but it would be nice to be able to take it off just to make the customization more diverse. Also, I really want to be able to wear sunglasses and regular glasses. Many people wear glasses in real life and they would be able to relate to their character more. Also, it bothered me so much that we can only wear them on our hats in X and Y. Like, put them on, goddammit! You will be able to fuse with your Pokemon. So, did you guys watch the anime where Ash fucking fused with his Greninja? It was so mind-blowing, it was so cool, right? What if Pokemon actually looked like this? That would be awesome, like humanized him and stuff, and oh my...
Excuse me, what are you doing?
I'm just doing a video, you know, just chilling.
Fusing with Pokemon, you're fucking insane, don't get away!
Fuck, stop it! No!
Fuck you, get out of my video.
Fusion. Sorry about that. Sorry guys, I just really hate that theory. Moving on! A Zygarde story. Do you remember the Zygarde forms? Because I freaking do. I was so hyped when they announced them. They actually made me believe that Pokemon C was confirmed. However, Game Freak tricked us as always, and we now have Pokemon Sun and Moon. But I'm not complaining, that's even better to be honest. But what about Zygarde's other forms? Well, let's see. Appearing in a movie. Check. Appearing in the anime and having episodes dedicated to it. Check. TCG card. Check. Available in-game. Nope. The forms were announced back in September of 2015, but the hype for them has kind of just died. A story about Zygarde's other forms in Sun and Moon would be awesome though. There are so many possibilities. What if we meet a mad scientist from the evil team performing experiments with Zygarde cells and cores, and we rescue them from the painful experiments and free them so that they can escape. Then, as we travel through Alola, we occasionally encounter Zygarde's 10% form, and he helps us in our journey. And then later, when he has achieved his normal form, he wants to join our team, but not before battling and catching him. Later we go through the evil team's headquarters and find out how to get Zygarde's complete form. This would be pretty cool, but a more detailed story would be ideal. Maybe a story involving Xerneas and Yveltal disturbing the ecosystem of Alola, resulting in Zygarde transforming into his complete form and defeating them. However, Zygarde is unable to calm down and you have to battle him. They could also make it simple and just have you bring both Xerneas and Yveltal to a specific place, resulting in Zygarde appearing and you gaining the item to transform him into his complete form. Anything would do really, just please give us a Zygarde story game, freak. A new Safari Zone. We haven't had any kind of good Safari Zone since 3rd gen in my opinion. The 4th gen Safari Zone were kind of lacking. I mean, how annoying were the stupid mud portals you got stuck in. I never really got into the one in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I just found the mechanics too confusing and didn't understand that you had to place objects to make different Pokemon appear. Other than that, the one in Heart Gold and Soul Silver was actually pretty decent, but it doesn't compare to the ones in Fire Red, Leaf Green and Emerald. The one in Aurus was kind of disappointing as it didn't stay true to the original and didn't have anything from Emerald in it. The Friend Safari in X and Y is a good feature, but it's not really a Safari Zone. But where would the Safari Zone be? Well, let's find out. I've already speculated how we will be able to travel to different islands, so let's dive a bit deeper into that. Obviously, the 8 islands look different, therefore they will have different themes related to them and have different climates. In this case, we are looking at the islands with landscape that would fit a Safari Zone. The one island I think meets the requirements is Kauai. Kauai is actually located far away from the other islands, which I actually think fits, because that will make the Safari Zone stand out and perhaps make it even bigger. Kauai is the 4th largest island and has extreme weather, holding the record in average yearly and hourly precipitation. What if these constant climate changes influences the Pokemon we meet? That would be awesome. Just imagine, one day it's really sunny and you encounter tropical Pokemon. Then the next day it's raining and you encounter some water Pokemon. And just look at this beautiful nature. Who can't imagine some Pokemon running around waiting to be catched? I really could imagine a Safari Zone on this beautiful island. It fits so well. But how and when would we get to the Safari Zone? Well, I think after having explored the starting island and then defeated all gym leaders on the 2nd island, aka Hawaii Island, you gain access to the island where the Safari Zone is located. Now I know the island is too big for the entire Safari Zone, so I'm thinking that the island could contain one gym. However, as I mentioned before, the island has constant climate changes, so there probably won't be too many people living on the island, which means it will only have a few towns but more routes to explore. The Safari Zone should be accessible as soon as we arrive, and maybe we have to find a gym leader in it before we can challenge his gym, or her gym. So yeah, a Safari Zone would be very nice, and I can see it happening as this is the perfect opportunity for the Safari Zone to return, due to the nature of Hawaii. Also, the Safari Zone is a fan favorite, so please make this prediction come true. Also, fun fact, Kauai is only a bit smaller than Oahu, which is our starting island, but has nearly 900,000 less inhabitants. By the way, Kauai is the island featured in Lilo and Stitch. Difficulty options. This might be more of a hope, but the difficulty of Pokemon games has been an issue for way too long. Personally, I think the games are just too easy. A good example would be Wolfric, one of the most forgettable gym leaders if you ask me. I mean, how can you be the strongest gym leader of Kalos, but only have 3 Pokemon who can't even touch a fire type? That's just stupid! The only thing challenging about his gym was the puzzle. What if the gym leaders predicted you when you switched out a Pokemon? What if the battles felt like Wi-Fi battles? That would be sick! Honestly, I think this would benefit the more experienced Pokemon player. And also put in an easy mode for the new players. Furthermore, if you put the game on hard, I think that things such as how to catch Pokemon and type explanation should just be skipped. We don't need to hear about that again. We fucking know. Now I know that we did have a challenge/easy mode in Black and White too, but that was only accessible after defeating the champion. Unless you had a friend who beat the game before you even started it and transferred to your game via Novalink. In the challenge mode, the levels of trainers' Pokemon were increased as well as their AI. Additionally, the gym leaders and Elite Four had an extra Pokemon, and Pokemon with different movesets and held items. This is exactly what we want! We want to battle high level Pokemon, and we want the gym leaders and Elite Four to be challenging. Difficulty options should be available the second you start your game, if you ask me. In any game, difficulty options could realistically return since we've had it before. Also, a little extra idea. How about after you've beaten the game, you unlock the Master difficulty? A difficulty so ridiculous that it even beats the ROM hacks difficulty. That might be a bit too much, but it would be pretty cool in my opinion. Also, the Master difficulty should be transferable, so if you have both versions, you can now play through the other games while screaming in frustration. I sound like a sadistic prick. But I could definitely see difficulty options happen in Sun and Moon. I mean, they've done it before, and so many people have demanded this feature and are continuously complaining about the difficulty. So Game Freak, just listen to your fans and make it happen. Please. So, that concludes this video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, as it would help out a lot. Also, do comment below what you think will be in Sun and Moon. It's always interesting to see other people's theories. Also, if you're new to this channel, check out my other content. I have a bunch of Pokemon content and I do random montages. But that's gonna be it for this video, guys. If you're still watching, I'm gonna give you a little reward. If you didn't know already, we're gonna receive some new Sun and Moon news this Thursday. So yeah, it's pretty hype. But thank you guys for watching, see you in the next video, and goodbye.